Hello, darling. I don't know why my phone was acting weird. It said I couldn't connect. I was like, pardon you? And we are all good for volume. You guys can hear me. Hubby just went to the coffee shop to grab me a new coffee. Would be my second coffee of the day. But, um, hello, Ashley. So this page I started the other night. I was on the phone, like we were saying, in Zoe's stream. It is from the Prehistoric Miniatures book by Camelia Androkova. And hello, Thomas. Yeah, so we'll just keep working on this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it as a marker page, depending on how it looks. I mean, if I think I need... Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, Brooke. I hope you feel better, honey. If I need to do shading on it, because sometimes I feel like shading, I will show you guys my dragon picture from my last live that I did finish while I was talking to Zoe and Lynn the other night. I finished this one. This is the dragon one I was working on. None of us could see you, Thomas, so I don't know if it was your end or not, but we couldn't see you, so that's why nobody said hi to you. But yeah, that is my dragon. Her eyes are glitter. I did use glitter gel pen on the egg a little bit on this guy. I don't know, I can't really get the... Can you see that glitter a bit? And then I used some stickles on here as well. But yeah, that's what I did. So I had fun with that one. So yeah. Just a reminder, there will be no rude comments. No, please do not get offended by anything happening in the stream, because nothing, we're all here to get along and enjoy coloring. If you are going to be rude and people are leaving because of a comment you've made, then you will be removed by my mods. Just putting it out there. Please, no ignorance or no rude comments or anything. Again, we are here to enjoy ourselves and enjoy the company. So please, please, please be careful. I mean, yes, it is an adult coloring channel. Yes, there are adult topics. But if you are going to be nasty to any of the patrons in the chat, then we will not stand for it. And that's why I have mods, is to keep an eye out for that. So, to those of you who are here and lurking, and I have, yes, no personal questions. Thank you, Zoe. That was the other thing I had in mind. Our personal lives are our personal lives. What we share with you is, and what we say to you guys is because we want to share those personal things with you. Other than that, you don't need to be asking 1,000,001 questions about, anybody's personal life. And let me try this again. Thank you for joining me, and to the lurkers, thank you for popping in and watching. I hope you enjoy watching. So this is, I'm trying to base her off Sarah. Now she's kind of got like a peachy kind of color to her, but she's not going to be perfect, perfectly matched up to Sarah, obviously. But, so I'm going to do an outline on her with Black Brown from my Ohuhu pastel set, which is BR208. I'm going to do this kind of, and then I will take the main color that I used for her and I will blend it out with that. I used Light Tea Rose as a base color for her. So and we'll work on it as we go because we want to keep that blend nice and seamless. So, welcome to all of you. Hello, Audrey. Yes, welcome to all of you beautiful colorists. I have a very busy weekend and week, so that's why I said I'd go live today, because I won't be able to go live till possibly next Saturday is what I'm thinking. So this weekend I have a celebration of life to go to. On Saturday. Sunday is my grandson's second birthday party, so we're going to that. And then Monday is kind of like a pack, get ready to go to Toronto kind of day, and just kind of relaxing at home. And then we will be in Toronto for 3 days at Sick Kids Hospital for my daughter. My youngest daughter has a bunch of testing to go for. She is okay, just to put it out there. She is okay. She just gets, she's monitored constantly because she has a disease like I do. It's called von Hippel-Lindau syndrome, or VHL, and it's tumors appear anywhere in the body, and she got the gene for it. It's a hereditary genetic disorder. So, yeah, so they just keep an eye on her for me. Just putting it out there in case you guys are curious. But the hospital is paying for us to stay at the hotel. I guess they use that hotel for a lot of families, and it's a very family-friendly hotel. It's got like an indoor pool with a water slide and stuff. But the hotel, or the hospital is paying. Like I said, I think the hospital uses that hotel because it's literally a 5-minute walk from the hospital to the hotel. So, yeah, they send and put up a lot of families, especially with kids going through chemo treatments and stuff. So, so if I'm not mistaken, the hospital gets like a deal because they do put up a lot of people at the hotel. So, hi Sue, how are you, beautiful? So it is going to be a very busy week and weekend. So we're just trying to relax, get all the laundry we need done to pack and stuff. And yeah, it's good to hear, Sue. Very good to hear. Thomas, yeah, we're not gonna bring that up on the live here. If you need to talk to Zoe, then, you know, you can discuss it with her, because that's between you guys and stuff. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is. And you can discuss whatever with Zoe privately, please. How's that looking, Zoe? Does that look right? Kind of. It's okay, Lynn. No worries, honey. So yeah. So Ashley, you you weren't like when I mentioned that they were redoing the Land Before Time movies, you were shocked about it. But yes, I believe that's what I saw. I don't know when they're going to be out or whenever, but I do know that there was talk about redoing the Land Before Time. Now, I'm not sure if Disney bought the rights to it and are just redoing it in their style or what exactly is happening. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not sure how it works out or whatever. It just seemed to have popped up on my phone the one day. I guess because I had searched up Land Before Time characters and then something else popped up on my phone saying, you know, they were planning on reanimating the movie. So I am not sure, to be honest, like what the story is there. Oops, I went over that by accident. I'll know when my husband is home because my alarm system will go off, meaning my dogs. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm just going to blow my nose. Give me a second, guys. Love my lights when it goes out. There we go. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. It was like full, full, full. All right. Gotta do her face. Yeah. That's because it is. Moving on. Yeah. Anybody got any plans? The weather is absolutely beautiful at the moment. Last night there was a huge thunderstorm. Huge. It was so loud. Like every time the thunder would crack, the dogs would jump because it was just so loud. Yeah, it was just really, really loud. I don't know if it was the atmosphere pressure or what, or, you know, what was going on, but it was just a doozy last night. Hubby was in the window looking. He loves thunderstorms. He loves watching all that, but Hi, Blue. How are you, honey? It snowed at your house yesterday? Oh my gosh. Oh, Canada is a funny place, let me tell you. Very funny place. I was watching a YouTube video yesterday on the trains, like the sleeper trains that they have. I mean, they have a lot in Japan and stuff, but there's one sleeper train in, told you, the alarm system would go off. From Toronto to Vancouver, and it was like $6,000 Canadian to ride the train for 5 days from Toronto to Vancouver. And I was like, I mean, it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong; it really was beautiful, the train and stuff. But in all honesty, it wouldn't be worth $6,000. Ooh, nice.
Nice before I...
Freaking nice. So I am just going to do a quick outline. Okay. Using Tuscan Orange. Just a very faint outline to give her a little bit of a thank you. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee. Okay. Sorry, the coffee is literally spilled all over the lid. Sorry about the slurping. So yeah, I mean, it's cool and everything, but yeah, that's, I mean, it's not worth $6,000. Like, the rooms aren't, I mean, in all honesty, to me, I've seen the Japan ones. I've watched all the Japan bullet trains and stuff, like those videos. And they seem to be nicer rooms, nicer accommodations, 5-star, eating, like, gourmet food. And yeah, it's so much cheaper in yen or whatever. And it's like, really? Like I've always said, it's so much more expensive to travel in our own country than it is to travel outside the country. I mean, for God's sakes, we can go to Cuba or whatever, fly to Cuba, round trip, for a week. And a friend of mine went down and with her family, and for like the flights and the food and stuff, she said it cost her no more than $3,000. Like, even with the travel agency. And it's like, so then why, thank you, Ashley, yeah, me too. I'd rather travel in an RV, hubby and me have talked about it, like when we're by ourselves and all our kids are out of the house and stuff, that we would literally do van life. I could do it. I'd love van life. Traveling from across our country, seeing all the beautiful sights in this country, like, I'm all over that. So yeah. um Right? Van life and coloring. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Yep. I'd be in my glories. Just, out in in nature, sitting, inside your van or whatever with the doors wide open at a beach. No care in the world and just coloring or painting or drawing or even reading a book. Oh yeah. Some of these RVs though, they're absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to have an RV, but they're so expensive. It's like, right? Simple things in life, girl. Simple things in life. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the girl. I guess she's Australian. It was a couple, I don't know if it was a couple of years ago or how long ago it was, but, um, she faked cancer. I guess she did. She had a whole line of book, and it was called The Whole Pantry or something. And she was apparently she said she had stage 4 brain cancer. Her name was Belle Gibson. 60 Minutes in Australia, 60 Minutes Australia did an interview with her after all her lies came out about, how healthy foods cured her brain cancer and da 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 da, and she was healthy and the whole 9 yards. And the girl really believed she had brain cancer, and it wasn't even a real doctor that told her she had brain cancer. It was some, apparently, a doctor who came to her house. But anyways, yeah, I started watching that, and I'm like, how can anybody lie about cancer? How can anybody, I get that she wanted sympathy or whatever. I don't get it, but, and it's just like, why? Just why? So at first she told everybody she was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer and she had 4 months to live. 2 years later, she was still alive doing things, writing books and blah, blah, blah. If you can watch it, you can watch the interview on YouTube. And I guess after 6 months, of apparently having stage 4 brain cancer, she was told she had 3 or 4 other cancers, apparently. Okay? And so now she's got 4 different debilitating freaking cancers, and she's still walking around. And yeah, it was just, they brought up, in the interview, she brought up the Tara, the interviewer. She brought up Munchausen's syndrome, and the girl says, "I don't believe that." And oh, Mocha, honey, every time, sweetie, I know. Okay, just no, not today. Come on. Yeah. So she brought up Munchausen's, and this girl literally said, "No, I don't believe that's the case. That's not my case." She goes, "Do you even know what Munchausen's, the definition of Munchausen's?" She's like, "Well, it's people who seek attention using an illness, and they cause harm to themselves to get people to believe them." And the interviewer just looked at her and said, "Isn't that what you did?" She's like, "No, because I believed I had cancer." You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? I've had 2 brain tumors operated on. 2. And they sucked. I wouldn't wish it, and they weren't cancerous, but I would not wish it upon anybody, not one person. It sucked royally. You know what I mean? Why? I mean, anybody who gets a cancer diagnosis, and has been through all of the treatments and stuff. They would tell you, like, you don't freaking put it out there until you're sure. And they even asked her, you know, why didn't you think about going to an actual doctor to get a scan? Why wait 2 years to be told that you don't have brain cancer when you're alive 2 years after you were told you had 4 months to live? You know, and it's like, she's like, well, I didn't think I needed to. And it's like, seriously? That would be the first thing I would do if someone, you know, um, if some strange doctor that came to my house used some kind of contraption to tell me, oh, you have stage 4 brain cancer without even doing proper scans, I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm going to get a second opinion. Thanks for your help, but no. Like, what? I don't know, man. I'm telling you. The whole time I watched, and I was literally shaking my head. Literally shaking my head. Yeah, I had to, and that's why I'm going down to Sick Kids with my daughter this week, is because she has the tumors in her head like I did. They're non-cancerous tumors, but they just appear just about anywhere in your body. Aw, thank you. I'm trying to do my best with her, but, it takes time. Perfection takes time. But yeah, I was just completely blown away by this girl, and you can tell by her body language she was so perturbed that she was being questioned in front of all these, everybody in the world, national television. And when they asked her how old she really is, she couldn't even answer that because she's been lying about her age too. So when she was asked how old she really was, she goes, I believe I'm 26. How many out of the dinosaurs have I done out of this book? Give me a second and I shall tell you. Since I got the book. Going through all my pages that I've done throughout the last few months. Because I didn't really touch the book often. It's just lately I've been coloring in the book as of late. Colored a few things. I'm just trying to find the pages that I have done. I've done one of the doors, like the frosted kind of doors from the book. Pretty tight with you guys. When you want something, you can never find what you want to. You never find what you're looking for when you want them. Then when you don't need them, then, they just poof, they're right there for you, Unbelievable sometimes. Still looking. talk amongst yourselves. I apologize, guys. I'm just looking here. I think that's all of them that I have done. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I have done this page here. I think it was a buddy color when the books first came out. Who did I miss? Who's leaving? No, they are not painful. As of yet. I mean, there are ailments that come with the territory, like bad headaches and stuff, and other things. But, okay. So I did this one when I first got the book. Then I did this one, which was a huge favorite amongst a lot of people. Yeah. And then I did this one. It was a buddy color. And then I've done this one. And I'm pretty sure I did another one before this. I just cannot find it. But it was one of the stone houses. But I've done quite a bit in this book. But done maybe 6 or 7 pages, I would say. So. From this book. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I love them all too. Definitely loved coloring them, that's for sure. And I mean, they were fun to color because they're dinosaurs, right? So, I mean, yes, they did roam the earth at one point, and, you know, but they don't anymore, so me, I color them, you know, any color, really. I usually try to do most of them like the Land Before Time movies, but sometimes I just like going with, you know, what I feel like, and they're so easy to color, they're relaxing to color. I mean, you guys saw me color that other page, the T-Rex or whatever it was, page a while ago on one of my lives, and it was a quick color too. It wasn't like a hard coloring page, just quick little color, right? Now, Zoe, did you tell everybody about the Ohuhu thing that they're planning on, like, or if you put certain sets together, apparently there's supposed to be like 520 or 540 different markers? Is that what it was, so? Zoe couldn't sleep the other night, and we had said goodnight, she was going to bed, you know, and then I guess she started scrolling through Instagram or whatever she was scrolling through, and she starts messaging me. She's like, "Are you awake?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still awake, what's up?" And she was telling me about the No, you're fine, Audrey. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay, Audrey. Okay, so you just want to see if there are duplicates, or... Because you said they're not supposed to be duplicated, right? In the sets? I can't remember exactly. um, should I leave her head the way it is, like her face, or should I do the outline from the Tuscan orange on her face to make her like this color here? Okay, Zoe, I got it now. Leave her face as is. Okie dokie. Will do, will do. Alright. So, her spots on her were... They were like a pale yellow kind of color, right? Or like a peachy kind of orange color kind of thing. So we'll use the peach puff and like a pale yellowish color to go with it. Yellowish shade. Oh, that's too yellow. Calamansi. No, that's too much of a yellow. I need more of a pale yellow. Rose beige. No, that's more her color. Brown gray, maybe? Okay, so I think I'm just going to go with, okay, so I'm going to go with the yellowish shade. It's called yellowish shade. It's YR220. And then I'm going to go with YR496 to kind of highlight it. No, you're okay. You're all good. You're all good. I appreciate you just being here, to be honest. Alright, so... fix that just a little bit. Hi, Callie. How's that, Zoe? Do you guys like that for her head part? Is that a good combo, or? Right? Does that look all right? Do you guys think that kind of color combo? Kind of like it the way it is, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. Funky? What's funky? What's wrong with it? Not funky. Is that a good funky or a bad funky? So. I kind of like it. If you look at pictures of her, they're kind of like, I don't know. Thank you, ladies. Now, remember, if for those of you who need help with blending markers, and it works with any alcohol marker, just make sure that to get a nice blend, like almost like a seamless blend with your markers, just make sure that, you know, when you're blending them, that they're both wet in order to get that seamless kind of blending going on. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with blending alcohol marker, and I did for a long time, and I still haven't perfected it, but I now, the more I use my alcohol markers, the easier it kind of comes to me. Okay, Miss Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there that if you do... Aw, thank you, Zoe. Yeah, I mean, and again, I'm still learning. It's just like pencil coloring, you know. I'm okay with my pencil coloring and shading and stuff, but I still have a heck of a lot to learn. And that's why we always say, you know, you can color for so many years. I've been coloring for 13 years and I'm still learning stuff. Literally. I'm not perfect. Very far from it, let me tell you. Very far from being perfect. But practice makes perfect is what they say, but I don't believe in absolute perfection because there's no such thing as absolute perfection. Who's giving massages? I know somebody who hates massages. She just hates being touched completely by anybody, even her own husband. Her husband, she won't even take a hug from her husband because she freaks right out, literally. She spazzes on him. Ha! No, not even close, girl. Not even close. Maybe in God's image I might be perfect, but coloring wise, not so much. Okay, now for her spots, do I do the same as the rest of her headpiece? Like this part here, do I do the same for her spots? You think so? Or should I just do the... Yeah? Okay. That's all I needed to know, ladies. All I needed to know. Yep, we do. We all color different, and again, none of us have figured out a, a, a right way to color, because technically there is no right way to color. If we all colored the same, we'd be a pretty boring group, wouldn't we? At least I think we would be. Hi, Brittany. Aw, I hope you feel better, honey. It's no fun not feeling good. My back has been really, really sore, but I know what that means. It happens every month. About a week and a bit before you know what hits. Yeah, we'd definitely be a very boring bunch. Well, thank you, Ashley. You're so sweet. Oh, changing freaking doses is not fun. Yeah. It is definitely not fun when you have to change. They want to change my dose on my bipolar medication, but my doctor's thinking about giving me trazodone for my anxiety at night, because it's getting really bad at night, especially when I go to bed. It's getting really, really bad. I mean, literally have to sleep with an ice pack under my pillow because it's that bad at night. And my poor husband, he's trying to help, by rubbing my back and trying to keep me, tell me that I'm safe, I'm okay, it'll be okay, nothing to worry about. But I literally have 2 ice packs that are constantly in my freezer, and every night I end up around the same time going to get my ice packs. Oh gosh, Brittany. You're Mary Poppins, are you? Very nice, so. Alright, so. I love these Oahu set. It's Oahu. It's the Oahu Oahu set. And I absolutely love the colors in this set. Honestly, I was happy with this set and a regular, I think, just the regular 120 set. And to me, that's enough colors for me, but I need the bright, happy colors that you can get, the blues and the pinks and the purples. It was the pinks and the blues and purples that sold me on the set, to be honest. So, chronic migraines due to multiple spinal injuries and breaking my neck, along with the migraines. Oh my goodness, girl. Hubby was working at a horse farm about 12 years ago, and there was a new horse in the paddock, and he was causing issues with the other horses that had been there for a while. And hubby went to go break up a fight between him and one of the regular horses. Well, he didn't see the third one come up, and this third horse literally turned around and put him through a fence. Now, the electric fence wasn't on that day, thank God, but he got thrown a good 15 feet And my husband's a big guy. Like, well, he's not a big guy, but he's bigger. And, yeah, he was in the hospital for quite a long time. And they told him he'd never walk again, but he was determined, let me tell you. He was like, until my body tells me I'm not going to walk again, he goes, I'm not accepting that diagnosis. And he worked hard until, you know, he got to... The Ohuhus, I believe, I mean, I've tried different cheap sets of markers, but the cheapest and for the best bang for your buck is Ohuhu, to be honest. Yeah, it was heartbreaking to watch him, but, you know, he made it through, and, oh, my ear is just really itchy. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. I hate that when you get a really itchy ear. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? They may seem a little bit more expensive than, you know, cheap ones that you find on Amazon. But in all honesty, they are worth the money that they do charge, to be honest. I prefer these. I mean, I know there's Copics out there, or Copic, however people say them. I don't know. I'm Canadian, forgive me. Anyways. I've had, like I said, I've had cheap markers. I do have cheap marker sets. And they literally sit under my desk. Yeah, I don't use them very often unless I need a specific color. Okay, now, what color for the little... Should I go yellow? Naples yellow, I think it is. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, the brush tips are... I love the brush tips, but they're a little bit more expensive, so I will get the chisel and fine tip. You have full set syndrome, and I want the bigger sets, and of course I want the brush. Yeah. The thing with Ohuhus, though, you can have full set syndrome, but the thing with Ohuhus is they have different sets. So they have the Honolulu set, then they have the Oahu set, then they have like the originals. So like I said, I'd love the brush tips, but they're so much more expensive than the others, the chisel. I mean, I have brush tips. And I try to get them when they go on sale, to be honest. I will shade that out, the yellow part on her head. I will shade it out. I'm just coloring these parts here. And then I will... Well, that's one of her parts too. Whoops. I colored that the wrong color. But, oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, that is very true, girl. Very true. Me, I would go with the Oahu's, Lynn. If I could have any Oahu set, it would be the Oahu set, to be honest. But that's just personally me. Let me see how she looks on the camera. That looks alright. And then I just have her horns to do. Which... what am I going to use for her horns? We'll go with some warm gray for her horns. We're having them all through. The Oahu's have some colors, not in the Honolulu's, but I'm sure how. But the other thing too with the Oahu's is, yes, there's different sets, and each set has different numbers, but colors are the same, if that makes any sense. Some colors are literally the same. Why? Oh my god. I grabbed the wrong color. Okay, I'm just going to go over this with my cool gray. Okay. What do you think? Oh, I gotta do her toes. Oh, and I forgot a spot. God damn it. And then I'll get my warm gray color that I had. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on this right now. Okay, so there's Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, some are exclusive to the Oahu. Alright, so let's put these away because I'm not going to need any of the yellows anymore. Cool gray. And the thing about the different marker sets is certain ones are, yes, for certain sets, but like the pastels, like the brush ones are all round, I found. I could be wrong, but that's what I find anyways with the All right, so let's find a light shade of green. Let's go with the Oahu set. Maybe yellowish green or green shadow. Because that way I can do leaf green. And yes, they are going to be green leaves, so. That's all good, Yana. You're okay. Just being here is enough, sweetie. Okay, so I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go with the yellowish green for the first. No pink and purple leaves. These ones might be different colors, but these ones down here, well... Well, we could do like coral and prawn and light prawn, but that's kind of, I mean, it is close to her, but we could go pink, could go purple, like deep lilac. What, the green? You think would go nice with the, okay. We will go with green, we will go with green. What did I say? Hot pink and red purple? What? No. Oh yeah, the yellowish green. That's what I was going for. Okay. So this is from my Oahu set. Jade green. And they also have jade green, which is kind of like the yellowish green, but I think it's a little lighter than the yellowish green if it's not the same color. It's a little lighter, but not much lighter. Okay, green it is. I got it. No pink in my page. Well, I can't say there's not going to be any pink, but, I mean, there's flowers. All right, so we are going to go with yellowish green. I don't have any of the Spectrum Noir. I do have the Artify pastel set. I got these, but I don't find they hold color as well as the Ohuhus. I used them a lot when I first got them, and I think they lasted a good, I'd say 2 months, and then they started really, like, I started running out of ink on them, and it was, okay, I'll believe that when I see it, girl. I mean, these leaves are going to be green. The ones up top I haven't figured out yet. What, the Sarah page is the first one you're going to do? So I think with the way Sarah is looking now, I don't think I need to do any pencil work on her. I really like the way she looks, and I don't think using pencil will help. I think I like her the way she is. Yes, I went green with these leaves, I said. Nobody's listening. The leaves down here, I'm going green. I don't know about up top. There's a lot of alcohol markers out there, but also you have to keep an eye out. So when you search up alcohol markers on Amazon, I find a lot of the time, oh, a lot of the time, oh, for fuck's sakes, I can't hear you now. I don't know who's calling, but they're trying to call through. I don't know who the hell it is, but they keep ringing my phone off the hook, and I'm on a live. I'm going to end up kicking everybody off if they have to call again. It's called a bloody answering machine, people. Use it. Okay, glass green. Or, where's my... That's green. Pond green. Horizon green. Pond green. Nope. Oh, good lord. Glass green, maybe? Okay, we'll try the glass green. See how that goes. See how that works. That's grass green, not glass green. Okay. I was thinking about buying the Ohuhu Honolulu 96 pastel. On the other hand, I care for the ink refills so that I can reuse them. I have both sets of the pastels, Brittany, and it was the best decision I made for pastel. It's like one of the best pastel sets I have found. Yeah. Which is dumb. I don't like, they came out, it was like this big hype about refills now for the Ohuhu markers, but only certain colors get the refills. So why make a big hype about refills if it's only certain colors you can get refills for? Huh? Well, I know that. I'm just saying. It's just dumb to make, a big hype about it and then come to find out that I had to move my camera thing. I didn't realize how close it was to my markers when I was coloring. Yeah, they made a big thing about, the refills and blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, oh, well, you can't get it for this color and you can't get it for that color and you can't, like, are you serious? Then why would you make a huge campaign about it, advertise it, and push it the way you have been if you can't even, yeah, stupidity, plain stupidity. And then I need the darkest of the colors. I think I am going to go with maybe Viridian. Yeah, we'll go with the Viridian. I gotta turn my page. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on these blends here. And then I'm going to take my lighter shade like I had and go over it all. So there's that. Bye, Dawn. Thanks for coming, sweetie. And we are going to go Celadon Green. Try it to the fat end. Might be a little easier to do. I want to give it more of like a yellowy edge and just flat green. Okie dokie. Alright, so there's those leaves. Put those away. These can go back in there. This can go in there. I'll zoom out just a tad. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now, for the top leaves, If you've ever seen in a jungle, there's kind of like a pruny kind of purple kind of leaf. And I think that's what I'm going to do with these here. Just not sure if I want to go with begonia or antique fuchsia. Okay, so begonia, deep lilac, and violet. We will go with begonia wherever it is. And then we're going to go with deep lilac. And also maybe the deep purple or a signal violet. One or the other. Anyways. So yeah. Alright. What else do you guys want to talk to? I know we're... What do you mean odd? Yeah, they're like... I don't know how to explain it. They're not like completely purple. They're like a winey red kind of purpley. It's weird to explain. Or I can go green. Let's see. Actually, I can go with the pale aqua mint and then the bright blue. And let me see. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Seriously. Hang on, guys. Maybe. Okay, so instead of purple, I might go with like the aqua. I'll go with the jade green, aqua mint, and then the bright blue, kind of greeny color. So that's what we'll do instead. So it is jade green, bright blue, and where is my pale aqua mint? There we go. Okie dokie. So, oh, I need to use my jade green first. And brush tip. And I'm really, really happy with actually how she's turning out. I'm super happy with it. I have to say, one of my better marker pages that I've colored. You know when you get like this vision in your head when you're coloring a page, and you know the way the colors are supposed to come out and the way you want it to look, but sometimes you just cannot get that color combo just exactly right. That's when like when I started coloring this page, I was kind of on the fence about like the color choice for Sarah, like this dinosaur, because I wanted to make her look like Sarah, but I didn't exactly know color wise. But I think I've done a pretty good depiction of her, I think. Oh, what Brittany was talking about. I thought you were talking about my color choices. Yeah, sometimes I'm like that. That's why a lot of my pages, I haven't done it in a while because I've been taking more time with my color, like my pages. But before, if the colors didn't come out the way I saw them in my head, you can ask my hubby, I would literally throw it out, crumple it up and throw it out. And he'd be like, what'd you do that for? It was looking good. And I was like, yeah, well, it wasn't looking right in my head. Or it wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. In my head, you know. Oops. I mean, I think Zoe was doing that with her Korean coloring book that she was coloring in on one of her live streams. When she erased the water, we saw it as, you know, we saw the water like perfect match to the picture that she was kind of, that Zoe was coloring from, but it wasn't right in Zoe's eyes, so, you know. And we've all been there. All been there. And if you haven't, then you will get there, trust me. It'll come to a point where you're like, nope, that doesn't look right to me. To be honest. Boy. So he can back me up about the amount of figs. Oh, yeah. I believe it. I don't know how many pictures I've done it to over the years that I've been coloring, to be honest. I mean, I've done a lot that I've thrown out, to be honest, over it. Okay, so I'm using Pale Aqua Mint. You just learn not to do it again, right? I don't think I've ever thrown a page. I did. Just keep it in my book and it becomes a reference. Yeah, that's true too. The thing with me taking my pages out and stuff, I think that's why I started purchasing PDFs, was for that reason. Yeah, that was why I started purchasing my PDF copies of books, because of that reason. because it was becoming a little bit on the expensive side, you know. Unless it was a book that I bought because of a certain picture here or there, you know, and I was trying to color certain, you know, trying to test certain things in the book. Yeah. And my leaves are not perfect here, but I am learning. I never know how to color leaves, to be honest. I just do them, I guess, the way I feel comfortable, or the way I see it in my head, I guess. When you think of an object, I mean, I know Zoe, and there's a lot of people that use reference images. Me, I just kind of try to go off the top of my head, if it makes sense. Alright, and then we are going to go with the darker shade, which is the bright blue that I have. I'm just going to do so yeah, I think she's coming out, and everything on this page is turning out really much better than I had imagined, to be honest. In all honesty, it's turning out way better than I had pictured, so I'm super happy with that, to be honest. And this, oh, I got like a, oh, you know when you get like a pimple or whatever at the tip of your nose, or like on the side of your nose, or like in those very sensitive areas? I have one at the crease of my nose, and it is very sore and annoying. And it's driving me crazy. I don't know. Maybe they could have discontinued it. I have no idea, but again, I don't have any watercolor paint, so I mean, I've looked at them, but I don't have exactly any sets. Put a warm cloth on it, Callie. Very true, Zoe. Very true. If they've discontinued it. But they could have just, I noticed a lot of companies that just changed the name of the product for one reason or another. Could be any reason, but I do know it happens. Would they have changed the name of the product, possibly? So? Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely a combo I haven't tried before, but I really do like the combo. Okie dokie. And it looks really good with her too, like the blue with the orange. I like it. Now, do you think I should leave it that dark color, or do I need to go like a darker greeny blue? Or it looks good the way it is? Ouch. Oh, you found it? Now, I want to do these purple, these little swirls. So, I'm going to go with... Awesome. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I'm really happy with the page, honestly. I'm going to go with mallow and potato purple. Oh, markers flying at me like crazy. All right, so... Oh, my daughter's one cat, Princess, is in heat. So, she is very vocal at the moment. Oh, Princess, that's enough, baby. Matt, did you put Bandit away? That's probably why she's catcalling more. She doesn't catcall as much when he's out. I know the color potato purple, if I'm not mistaken, is exclusive to the Oahu set. And it's a really pretty purple, like you see here. It's a really, really pretty purple. Oh my goodness. Miss Princess, it's not the end of the world, baby girl. Like I said, very vocal. Okay, so there's the purple and the little vines. Now, should I do like a bright blue flower or should I do pink? What do you guys think? Or I can go with like the coral kind of colors. Like this. For it. I think the darker blue. I could go with crystal blue or light sky blue and highlight it. So I might go with light sky blue and shade it a bit. Or I can go with hollyhock. one of the others. Shadow Pink and Hollyhock. Okay, let's try Shadow Pink and Hollyhock and see how that works out. Well, that's why I didn't want to add, that's why I was going with the Hollyhock. It's more like a corally, pinky kind of color, and the Shadow Pink. So that's why I was going with those two. It's more of a, yeah. So this is the Shadow Pink. And the Hollyhock, color in the middle section. And we'll go around. Redo the shadow. Oh my gosh. Of course, they're gonna go stupid again. Where is it? Where are you? Coral or a strawberry pink? Let's see. Okay, we'll go with the strawberry pink. Okay, what do you think? Do you like that? How does that look with the rest of it? Did I? Oh, right here. Shoot. Okay. I shall fix it. You like that? Okay. Okie dokie. I'm really enjoying this page. I really am. So, Shadow Pink. I guess I'm going to have to do a video on Ohuhu color combinations. Maybe. Just maybe. I think it's a gap, Ashley. Oh, are you kidding me right now? I have Do Not Disturb on, and it's still freaking phone keeps ringing.
The same number?
No, it's just scammers calling. Just a pain in the arse is what it is. Like I'm trying to do a live, and they just keep calling through, the dumbasses. Then we have the strawberry pink to go around. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what colors are exclusive to the Oahu set, but when I did buy the set. I bought it because of certain colors I had never heard of or had in my in my Ohuhu markers. So so yeah. But yeah, I really, really do like the prehistoric miniatures book. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, honestly. In all honesty, I didn't think I would like it as much as I do have, like, but I've colored quite a bit in it. Just when this came out, I thought of the Flintstones, to be honest. That's what it made me think of. So, and the Flintstones were one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. And the Jetsons. So, and Rainbow Bright. I loved Rainbow Bright. Some of you might not know Rainbow Bright, but, and I loved the Wuzzles. And Strawberry Shortcake, of course. Okay, so those are the 3 flowers. Those are all done. And now all that's left is this little guy, and I gotta finish coloring in this part here. Which was yellowish green. And then, the heck color did I use after that? It's glass green, I know it was. I just gotta find it. There it is. Oops. That was Viridian. Okay, and now for this little guy. What do we color him? Maybe some... I'll go with pale blue, I guess? Or should I go with purple for this little guy? What do you guys think? Purple or... It must be boring, people. There's only 6 people left. But then again, it's late, too, in a lot of parts of the world. Oh, gosh. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, my foot's asleep. Loves our bed, that little one. Oh, the light went out again. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Oh, the cord is starting to fray. It's so old, but... Alright, what colors did you guys choose? What color should I do this little guy? Should I do him like a blue, a pink? Well, so am I, though, but, you know. Let me see what colors I have. Fresh blue, Indian blue. Hmm. Tie in with this. Okay, yeah, we can do that. So I'll do like the mallow. Well, I got this bright pink. And we'll do the mallow and the purple that I used. It was potato purple that I used. Yep. Alright. So, I'm just trying to think. Okay. All this together here. There we go. And do the antennas. He needs to pop. Yeah, we'll do it that way, and I will get out my paint pens. As we're pretty much done with the alcohol markers, so we can put all of these markers off to the side for now. And I will get my paint pens out and do, where is it? Alright, some purpley pink dots. That's what we'll do with this little guy here with my paint pens. My hands are very shaky today. There's that. And then we'll get my white paint pen. And outside is growing a foot a day. Nice. Oh. And I've just got my white paint pen to add a few highlights. Flip you around. Do you. And then I'll do a few dots here. And I'll do Sarah. And her little highlights here. Like I said, my hands are very shaky. Ah! See? I'm horrible when it... Go over it again because the black lines are peeking through. I love my paint pens. I know a lot of people use like gel pen and stuff, but I would rather my paint pens than anything, to be honest. And down this way. And then we just do the black eyes on her. Thank you. I love this picture. I'm really proud of this picture. I am not sure what is next, to be honest. I could not tell you for the life of me. Alright, so we need to do the eyes on this little one. And her nose. And then Sarah's and I think we are going to call her done the way she is. So, what do you guys think? I love her. I'm happy with her. I could do a background, but I think she's perfect just the way she is, honestly. So, she is all done, and I finished just in the nick of time for the 2-hour mark, so that worked out perfect. Thank you, everybody. I'm super, super happy with her. Even if it is just a simple marker page. Again, you can make a marker page look, you know, doesn't have to be flat. I know some people, you know, I've heard some people say they don't like coloring with alcohol marker because their pages always look flat. And it doesn't always have to be that way. But I want to thank everybody for joining me and watching me color this sweet, sweet little Sarah from Land Before Time. And you guys are all amazing. And I wouldn't be here without all of you. So your support means the world to me. So thank you for watching. Remember, I won't be live till probably not this Saturday, but next Saturday, as I have a busy weekend and busy week. I'll be around. I'll check in on lives and stuff. When Zoe and Steve are live, I'll pop in. But I won't be live myself. But again, thank you all for joining me. Big hugs. And remember to stay safe, be kind, keep smiling. Remember, you're not alone in anything you're going through. And until next time, my dreamers, lots of love and big hugs. Bye. Bye.